Hello motor enthusiasts. As Valtteri Bottas prepares to exit Formula One with Kick Sauber after the 2024 season, we're taking a look back at some of his most memorable moments. From his iconic, to whom it may concern, radio message after a triumphant 2019 comeback to the humorous Bottas 3.0 persona at Mercedes. His 19 wins, 67 podiums, and those unforgettable social media moments have cemented Bottas as not just a driver, but an entertainer within the paddock. Let's not forget his infamous 2024 calendar, raising funds for men's health charity Movember. What a journey it's been for the man from Nastola. Hello everyone. You already know me, this is Enzo, and you're joined by William today.
Hi.
We're here with you every day on F1 Motor Fever podcast. Make sure to subscribe and turn on those notifications. It really helps. Full throttle. Just a quick detour, folks. If you're enjoying the content, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps us keep creating high-quality content for free. And don't forget to share it with your mates too. Remember, we'll live every day. On race weekends, we have special episodes. And Thursday mornings? That's when our extra-long special episodes drop.
Brilliant. Spot on, your likes really matter. Now, let's get back on track.
Right, let's dive into some of the most memorable moments from Valtteri Bottas' career. After all, his journey in Formula One has been quite the rollercoaster. With 10 wins, 67 podiums, and 20 pole positions, it is quite an impressive record. But it's not just the numbers that have left a mark, it's those unforgettable moments that make Bottas the fan favorite.
Indeed, there's so much more to Bottas than just his stats, isn't there?
Absolutely. Take his iconic soundbite, for instance, after clinching victory at the Australian Grand Prix in 2019. Following a tough 2018 season with Mercedes, Bottas bounced back in style, famously addressing his critics with that memorable radio message. His grit and determination truly shone through, capturing everyone's attention.
Yes, to whom it may concern, a moment that perfectly encapsulates his fighting spirit.
And let's not forget the evolution of Bottas 2.0 into Bottas 3.0 in 2020. Remember how Mercedes introduced him with that dramatic new look, complete with a long beard and some porridge and coffee in hand?
That was quite the spectacle. It showed his lighter side and the camaraderie within the team too.
Definitely. There's so much to discuss, and we're only scratching the surface. Moving on, Valtteri Bottas' off-track antics have become just as notable as his racing. Take his 2024 calendar, for instance, which cheekily featured him in the buff. Proceeds from this calendar went to Movember, supporting men's health. It's these kinds of gestures that have endeared him to fans.
That's quite the unique way to use his platform for a good cause. His social media antics are something else, aren't they? Could you give us some more examples of how he's made an impact off the track?
Certainly. Well, his social media presence is a treasure trove of iconic moments. One that springs to mind is his advert for a car rental company in Australia, which showcased his unexpectedly brilliant acting skills. It was so well received that some fans speculated he might have a future in comedy.
Quite impressive for a racing driver.
Indeed. Another memorable moment was his arrival at the 2023 Australian Grand Prix. Bottas fully embraced his status as an honorary Aussie, arriving in style with a blonde mullet, tan lines, and flip-flops. It certainly made an entrance and displayed his affinity for the Aussie lifestyle.
He's definitely not afraid to stand out. What about his on-track flair?
On the track, his helmet designs are equally iconic. One standout was the sausage sizzle edition he sported in Melbourne 2023, reflecting his love for Australia in a playful and stylish way.
It's fascinating how his personality shines through in everything he does. Clearly, Valtteri's legacy is more than just his performance on the circuit.
As we continue to discuss Valtteri Bottas' memorable moments, it's worth noting the camaraderie he shared with his teammate Zhou Guanyu. Their stint together at Kick Sauber was marked by a great partnership, highlighted by moments such as their styling challenge at the United States Grand Prix in 2023. The cowboy-style outfits they picked for each other were quite the spectacle.
It's always delightful to see teammates having such a good rapport. It certainly adds another layer to the dynamics within the team. But as they are both leaving Kick Sauber, what does the future hold for them?
That's the big question, isn't it? With Bortoleto coming in, it's the end of an era for Bottas and Zhou at Kick Sauber. Bottas has hinted at exploring opportunities that align with his interests, potentially in other motorsport categories. There's also speculation about more involvement in charity work and perhaps even more creative endeavors, given his success with the calendar and social media ventures.
It sounds like there's a lot on the horizon for him. And what about Zhou?
Zhou has shown great promise and adaptability. He might explore other opportunities within Formula One or different racing series. With both of them having built strong foundations, it'll be interesting to see where their paths lead next.
It seems like we're at a pivotal point in both their careers. There's much potential for exciting new chapters.
Could you have a butcher's at some of the internet chatter on the latest topic for us?
Certainly. Here's one that's catching some attention online. Unique user said, quote, "Everybody has a shelf life. Toto Wolff has spoken about losing Lewis Hamilton to Ferrari," unquote.
That's bound to stir the pot. What are folks saying in response?
Well, Ninja Monkey 8812 chimed in with, quote, "Oh now Lewis will print this out," unquote. Quite cheeky, isn't it?
Ha ha ha, that's classic Lewis, always keeping an eye on the headlines.
Then Capitalizable added, quote, "I have it printed out," unquote, while Mozen humorously remarked, quote, "My printer jammed," unquote. Seems like everyone's getting in on the banter.
It's good to see a bit of humor amidst the speculation.
Indeed. There's a mix of support and speculation. Pancost mentioned, quote, "Now I want to root for his 8th World Drivers' Championship. As it stands, Lewis in a Ferrari actually has a decent chance," unquote. There's a lot of optimism there.
It's interesting to see how the possibility of a switch can reignite fan excitement.
Absolutely. Some folks are even drawing parallels with past drivers. Go Stock Yourself commented, quote, "If he pulls this off, his moves from team to team will be considered as great as his driving. The opposite of Ricciardo," unquote.
That's a bold statement, but it goes to show how much people regard Hamilton's career decisions.
The conversation then took a bit of a detour into the history books, with users reflecting on Michael Schumacher's tenure at Ferrari. It's a reminder of how these team moves can shape a driver's legacy.
Right, there's always a lot of intrigue and history in these discussions. It'll be fascinating to see how things play out for Lewis. Thanks for tuning into F1 Motor Fever podcast today. We've explored fascinating insights into Valtteri Bottas and Zhou Guanyu's journey, their potential moves, and the lively chatter surrounding Hamilton's possible switch to Ferrari. It's been an absolute pleasure having you all with us. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're always updated with our latest episodes. Share our channel with your Formula One groups on WhatsApp, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and even during your family dinners or pub gatherings. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments too.
Yes, keep those comments coming. Stay tuned for the next episode and remember, we're here every day. Who knows what excitement is just around the corner?
Pedal to the metal, keep your gaze on the road, our channel's content is pure gold.